Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Turf Burn Podcast, Episode 3, featuring NFL coverage with your host, Tate Hayden, aka Turf and Burn.
Let's go.
Today we'll be covering a wide range of topics. The first segment will be news and breakdown. The first thing we're getting into is the MLB featuring my Rangers.
We got some bad news this week.
Lovely utility man Josh Smith was traded to Toronto.
I hate that. And honestly, the last couple months, he's lacked in production.
He kind of lost his spot there on the team.
He's a Rangers guy, though.
And he's been a fundamental part for years now. The fans love him.
We all love him.
Just a great guy.
That was a heartbreaker.
And so it was a hard hit to see him leave the stadium. I felt like that was a hit, definitely a dent towards the,
No, just like the overall, like, when you think of the Rangers, you think of Josh Smith. I mean, he's not here hitting home runs all the time, but he's there and, like, I don't know. He's a team guy.
He just made so many defensive plays. It sucks to see him go, but I don't know.
And honestly, we didn't get a whole lot in return, which
right there at the deadline, I think it was just a move that the organization felt like they needed to make. Mm-hmm. So there's that.
Yeah, I don't love it. It's sad to see him go. But on the bright side, we did get to see an Ezekiel Duran walk-off homer
on the 9th against the San Fran at home.
That was pretty sweet.
That right fielder, man, he was preparing for the throw home to the plate, and he was way too far forward.
Oh my
and
goodness.
He played that fly ball like
all the way
a little leaguer. Let's be honest, that was terrible. But I saw that, and I was jumping for joy. I could not have been happier.
That was great stuff.
Zeke pulled through.
Mm-hmm.
Big Zeke guy.
We're sitting one behind 500 right now, I think. So
in second place, right behind our Astros. Not our Astros. Our
stinky Astros. But, we're on the up and up. A good walk-off will definitely boost some team morale, hopefully get us back in that win column.
Another news, Jacob deGrom was asked by the organization if he would veto his no-trade clause so that they could send him to Atlanta.
He said no.
He said no. He said, my home's in Texas. I came here to win.
Perfect.
His first year here, they won the World Series, but it wasn't a big part of that team because he was hurt.
It worries me about our front office, though, that we're that eager to get rid of arguably our best pitcher, other than maybe Evo.
And one of the best pitchers we've had in a long time.
No doubt. And I hate how, obviously I don't know what we were going to trade for, but I hate that we're just, shelling out our guys like that. I don't know.
He's been so consistent for us in recent memory that.
It kind of worries me a little bit just going forward what we're going to do as far as, having a star player and just shooting him out the gun, but I don't know. He's staying, so why am I worried,
Next in news, we got catcher Adley Rutschman traded to Boston.
Let's go. I like it. I think it's a good move by the Sox. I hate to see that for the Orioles. I think that's
they're just a couple years
really bad
from
move.
That 90-win season. So
and the team chemistry on that the Baltimore team was him and Gunnar Henderson and all the guys, I don't know. I feel like they played really well together. And the Sox are already on a heater right now. So to add was a 3-time All-Star to their team, that certainly won't hurt them at all.
No, they're going to be fun to watch.
No doubt.
Gearing up come October.
But does it really matter whenever the Los Angeles Dodgers pick up Tariq Skubal?
You mean whoever they want?
Whoever they want. That is ridiculous. That's some of the worst news I've seen come across my feed this week. At what point is it
Can we get a cap?
Yeah.
Please?
I'm sick and tired of it. And what's kind of weird, though, is they picked up Tariq Skubal, and they're on a big losing streak right now, so that's kind of weird. He had a good start, but they ended up losing the game. So, at this point, it's kind of confusing that they have all this star power and they're not getting it done, but I don't know. Obviously, come playoff time, this team's going to be just disgusting. So we'll see.
Hopefully, somebody's got enough in them to take down.
No kidding.
The Dodgers.
And it's looking like it might be the Red Sox with that new caliber they just got in their arsenal. So you know what? We'll see. Let's jump to the NFL this week. This week we have football to watch. We have the Hall of Fame game. We have it on right here behind us, but we have football to watch. How exciting is that?
Yeah, it might be the Hall of Fame game.
Carson Beck versus Kenny Pickett. So
third and fourth stringers, but these are backup guys that are looking for a role.
I love it. That's nitty-gritty football. We've already seen some sweet plays, so I don't know. Definitely gets me geared up for the season.
Speaking of which,
let's talk about biggest news I saw this week.
Coming into the game for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
The depth chart.
Oh yeah. A little too much on the running back side, I think. I think they're paying how do you pronounce it?
Algiers
Algier, paying him what, like 13 million almost
for two.
for a backup running back? Might be a little much. I don't know. I think he has potential to be good, but I mean, there's no way they're not looking for Jeremiah Love to run the football this
I
year.
mean, he's gonna be the center hold.
Hmm.
He was listed as the running back 2 coming into the Hall of Fame
Right.
game, and then he told the media that he was in fact going to sit out, which comes as no surprise.
I understand that.
I mean, this early into the year, these games are for guys trying to make the team. Normally, you won't see your starters really play. I mean, it follows like week 1 you play one game, week 2 you play
Right.
2 games, and so they don't really gear up till the last week of the
Sure.
preseason to get ready
Yeah.
come week 1.
And I think for Jeremiah Love, I mean, he's pretty much being guaranteed a big workload. So why waste all your
Oh, he's
talent
going to be
right
the
now?
focal point, no
Yeah.
doubt. So there's no reason for him to play in this game
Yeah,
to try and
risk
earn a
an
spot
injury.
against these guys when you know that your whole season is going to rely on this rookie.
No doubt. Yeah. I mean, looking at him at Notre Dame, he's gonna be good. There's no way he's not gonna perform. So I have no worry that he's gonna perform this year. Obviously, that offense is a
Horrendous.
little sketchy, but at the end of the day, I mean, he's gonna get it done. I'm not super worried.
Another thing to talk about, the quarterback starting is Carson Beck.
I think
Seeing his first NFL appearance.
Yeah, I'd say you
He
probably
had
could
some
start
highs
him.
and lows in college between Georgia and Miami, but
At the end of the day, though, he's a winner. I mean, he made it to the national championship. Was it twice?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't just do that without being a good
and he
quarterback.
put up good numbers both times. So
Do I think he's going to be the best quarterback in this class? No. I mean,
I think
Those
he
are
can
obvious top two.
solidify himself as a quarterback 2 in this league. Though.
I think so too. I think
He works hard.
yeah, I think he definitely has the potential to at least maybe become a starter at some point in this season. He won't be a Pro Bowler or anything like that, but I don't know. Maybe he'll make a name for himself. Prove me wrong.
Now we're going to jump to the AFC North.
Yeah. Okay. AFC North. Zay Flowers signs a 4-year, $140 million extension. You didn't like this as
I
much
don't
as I
like it.
did. I think that's a good move. I think he's obviously their best receiver, and I mean I don't think they're getting much right now in free agency. So
He's had 1,200 yards the past 2 years.
I'd say go ahead and pay your guy. Do I think they stretched it?
$35 million a year.
Do I think that $140 million is too much? Yes. But do I think giving him an extension is a bad idea? Not at all. I think that's probably the right move. Do I think they overpaid? Absolutely, especially when you have guys like Lamar and Derrick Henry.
And he doesn't get in
and
the
all
end
those-
zone. He's not a red zone
Right.
threat.
But if you have a guy that can get you to the end zone, and then you have obviously the best rushing quarterback in the league and one of the best running backs, you're going to get in the end zone no matter what. Also, at this point, how much are they paying for that defense plus all these guys? That defense has, I mean,
They got to be running in the red. cap
Roquan,
space.
Marlon Humphrey, all those guys, like they're running that check up for sure.
It's a big check whenever you don't even make the postseason.
Or when you do, you know,
Don't do
crap the
nothing.
bed. I mean, yeah.
All right, another news. The Browns quarterback battle has been narrowed to just Shador and Watson like everybody knew it would be.
Makes
They
sense.
will share preseason starts.
I want to know, who do you think should win? I mean, or not should win, but who do you think comes out of this as the starter in week 1?
If Watson ever comes back to his own, he is the better quarterback. But at this stage, I think Shador's more consistent. I think he honestly has a higher ceiling, and I think the future is with Shador Sanders.
I agree. I think Watson's towards the end of his career as far as playing elite level football. I want to get Shador that experience
I mean, the
too.
reps need to go to him,
Absolutely.
especially in the preseason.
No doubt, and especially with the offense that they're building right now, very young, very like forward or future oriented team, which I like to see, and I think Shador is going to, I don't know, make the most of that.
And they have some talent.
Oh yeah, they got
They got-
Quinshon Judkins now, and I mean, who they have at
Jerry
receiver?
Jeudy,
And Concepcion from Texas A&M.
A&M,
He'll be good.
elite level guy.
So I think there's exciting stuff to see here for sure with that offense. Do I think Watson starts week 1? Maybe. I think if they're playing it safe, they'll probably do that. I noticed he got the majority of the reps in training camp
He
right
looked
now.
like he was running first team just about the whole time.
Yeah, which makes sense. You want your veteran to be doing that, but I think Shador ends up with that job by the end of the season.
Now we'll get on to the Colts with Jonathan Taylor extended 2 years, $44 million, $22 million a year.
Good move.
Very good move.
Could they have paid him more? Sure. I think so. I mean, he finished last year RB probably 3 or 4.
$3 million less per year than the other guys that we'll get to in a second.
Yeah, we'll jump to those in a minute. But do I think they could have paid him a longer contract? Maybe. But a running back averages what, 6 to 8 good years in the league, maybe not
Normally about
even.
28's whenever that's the high point, or probably 26 is the high point. Then they start going down.
Do I think he's done after this contract? As far as being the level of player we've seen him in the last couple of years, yeah, I think
I
he's
mean,
probably
last year he was the best home run running back in the league. I don't
absolutely.
think it was close. I
Yeah,
mean,
no.
every week you saw him doing his little
He's getting a
dance in the end
touchdown,
zone
man. Yeah.
from about 50 yards.
Do I think he has the ability to play into his 30s and be at least a decent player? Sure, but at this point, I don't see a point in overpaying for him whenever he's not going to give you the numbers he used to when he
And
was.
he's already had injury problems
For sure.
in the past,
Mhm.
so it's about fitting. Now we're going to get into the NFC East, where head coach Brian Schottenheimer says left tackle Tyler Guyton will stay first team.
I don't know. I don't think he produced well enough
Does
last
the name
year.
Tyler Guyton mean anything to you?
He's an Oklahoma Sooner,
He's an
man.
Oklahoma Sooner. You
I
know,
remember-
the problems he had coming out of the draft was he was a big 6'8" guy. I think he was like 350 pounds or something, but his hands were terrible.
Yeah.
He could not. He
He's
didn't
he's
know
a
what
big
to do with them.
he's a big body.
frankly.
At Oklahoma, I remember he was great, but I mean he wasn't the best offensive lineman we had probably. So
My problem is he was a right tackle
Mhm.
at Oklahoma. The Cowboys drafted him, immediately flip him
Mhm.
to left tackle. I know that's where our hole is, and I know that we're paying
right.
Terrence Steele $20
Mhm.
million a year to hold down the right
Yeah.
side. But you take a guy that's raw in his natural position,
Yeah.
and you make him play a position he's not comfortable with, and he has to flip his technique and
Mhm.
everything. It's very hard.
It is very hard, and I don't know. I think that Cowboys offensive line has potential to be really good, and I think Tyler Guyton has potential to be
I
really
mean, they
good.
call it the wall of Tyler.
They do. There's like about 4 or 5 of them on
Yeah.
that O line, but I don't know. I think Tyler Guyton is good when he needs to be, but like you said, his hands are just not.
I need to see
not
them
developed
get
enough.
better before I believe in Tyler
Agreed.
Guyton.
Agreed.
Now we're going to get on the Commanders, who signed a big name,
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs, to a 1-year, $12 million deal.
I love it.
Apparently there was about 4 teams reaching out
Mhm.
trying to get him, and he chose to go to his hometown team.
Smart play. I love that. And with a young quarterback and an offense that's going to perform this year, I think that's a great move by him.
And he still has a lot left. He had 1,000 yards last
Mhm.
year. Not his best year in the red zone with only 4 touchdowns, but he was Drake May's
Yeah.
most respected target,
Mhm.
the one he liked the most. So
And I think as far as getting touchdowns, that's important as a receiver, but it's not the number one thing. If you're getting down the field and you're getting those numbers, you're
the
doing your
Patriots are
job.
still winning games,
Mhm.
and the
Yeah.
production's there. I think he does have some left in the tank.
Right.
Yes, he's a diva, but if your wide receiver
Yeah.
room was hurting, like, I think he'll be a great addition to the Commanders team.
Agreed.
I think he'll take some
Agreed.
heat off of Terry McLaurin's neck.
Yeah.
Probably get the number 1 cornerback look.
Yeah,
And so
I'd say
that'll
so.
open up some things for McLaurin over the
Mhm.
top and underneath, so that we can see how special of a player he still is.
And I like that for Jaden Daniels too, just to have an extra guy, because I feel like he's been targeting Terry McLaurin
And he
directly.
took a step back last year, so
Yeah.
any help he can have will be,
Yeah,
good for
no
the
doubt.
team and good for the offense.
For sure.
Now we're going to get into some NFC North action. The Lions running back, Jahmyr Gibbs,
Finally got that.
finally
payment.
got it done. He's finally practicing again. 3 years, $75
Mhm.
million.
So I'll just go ahead and talk about Bijan too while we're at it. They both got paid $75 million extensions for 3 years.
Almost identical
I think
contracts.
Jameer's was what, like 0.75 more, so he's technically the highest paid running back ever.
You got to hold that title while you can.
I mean, it's going to be more
look at
here
the
in a couple
receivers and
weeks.
quarterback rooms.
no doubt.
They change all the time.
But I mean, like we said in our Monday episode, just pay your guys. I mean, you got your best player in football, go ahead and pay him. I like
And those
this from both
two
those
did
teams.
meet up right before
Mhm.
training camp started, and they planned this. They
Yeah.
said that we're going to hold out. We
Mhm.
know we're 1-2 in the league.
Yeah.
We're going to show them. And I do think that it was a smart move, because you come week 1, if you didn't have those guys, we've seen teams struggle
No doubt.
doing that. So
Yeah, I think great move by both those organizations just to get their guys, really locked down for the next 3. So excited to see that. Let's move to the Bears. Safety Kobe Bryant was carted off the field Monday with a hyperextended knee, a bone bruise, and a small fracture.
So he's going to miss some time.
He's
That's
probably
it.
going to miss a
I heard
majority.
he landed pretty badly.
Hate that.
And came down bad. So
Training camp injuries are a heartbreaker because you don't even get to see them at their full potential. That really hurts, especially for him. I mean, a guy who's going to make a difference on that team for sure. Hard to see that for sure, definitely.
now we're going to get into a sore topic again, the Buccaneers.
This I mean, they're just piling on at this point. I mean, I didn't think it could get any worse, but now we're not trading Vita Vea, which is good, but
He's just gonna sit
in
like
my
an ornament
opinion,
on the sideline.
if you have a guy that doesn't want to be on your team, I wouldn't want them on my team.
How can you win around that? He
How
doesn't
can
even want to play for
a
you
guy
now.
that doesn't want to be on my team, I don't want him on my team. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And then
he gave up on you.
to add on more to that, they said they still view Baker Mayfield as their franchise quarterback.
But you're not working. In fact,
If you
contract relations are souring.
Yeah, if you have a quarterback that you consider your franchise quarterback, are you going to pay him what you think they deserve?
You'd give him a blank check.
Absolutely, no doubt. I think that's so stupid that they're willing to say that and then not pay him what he asked for. That really, I don't know, that grinds my gears a little bit just as a Bucks fan, just to see, I don't know, them not even listen to his ideas. I kind of feel like you said, that situation's souring a little bit, and going into next season, there's no telling what that's going to look like for either one of these teams, but I don't know. Hurts to see for sure. Let's move to the Falcons. We've already mentioned Bijan signed a big extension. Jalen Walker tore his ACL, so he will miss
It's
the
bad
entire
news.
season.
I mean, we just talked about how sad,
Mhm.
preseason injuries are, and that hurts because he was going to be a good part of that.
That's a big one for sure. So hate to see that for the Falcons, but I mean their offense is going to perform no matter what. I like to see, I don't know, Bijan's going to carry that team to maybe a playoff appearance, but then again we'll see. In other news,
Once more, Aaron Donald has been seen at the Rams facility. He's been working out for him. At this point, I believe that Aaron Donald's just trying to be in the best shape he
yeah,
can, make sure he passes his physical, and he feels,
mhm,
he feels confident enough to come back to the league and play along that Rams
yeah.
team and defense and Myles Garrett.
And I don't know if you saw the video of him working out. He looks like a freaking Mack truck, dude. I would be worried if I'm any of those offenses in that division. Oh man, I'm worried. That's Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald. I'd say the top two defensive linemen of our
That's
generation.
a very good football division. The NFC West
Yeah.
is teams that I would not want to play, and they all have to play each other twice.
Yeah. All right, now we're gonna move into my favorite segment, or yeah, we got one more. All right, we're gonna talk about the free agents this season that haven't been signed yet.
That are kind of surprising.
There's a couple
Or
big names
Two
in
of
here.
them are surprising.
Two of them are surprising. One of them I kind of get, but the first one's Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. He went down with that bad hyperextended knee injury on the sideline last year for the Dolphins.
Yeah,
But before that, I mean, the year before he had 1,800 yards receiving.
one of the best.
Couple-time All-Pro
Yeah.
receiver. Easily one of the best receivers in the
Mhm.
league when healthy. I know he's getting older. He's into his 30s now.
Yeah,
But I think he can still be dominant. Or maybe not dominant, but I think he can have an impact wherever he goes. So to see him not be on a team is kind of surprising.
it is. I kind of understand he's getting old.
And he's a little bit of a diva, so that hurts you when the production drops and you're a diva. It's
Yeah.
harder for teams to say, okay, we're going to sign this guy because they have to find a new incentive to, to cover the
Yeah.
ends of the problems that you're going to cause.
For
But
sure.
I think he's still playing at a high enough level that it's worth the risk that you're going to take on.
Agreed. Yeah. I I don't know. I don't think he can perform like he used to. Just to be completely blunt about it. I don't think he gets signed this year. Probably gonna sit it out. I think he retires probably next year, the year after, which I hate to see because he's like, I don't know, he's our childhood. So that's kind of hard, but
And he's been very good for so long. It's
Mhm.
hard to imagine an NFL that doesn't have Tyreek Hill going and running post routes and go routes over the top
yeah,
and just flipping into the end
Yeah.
zone and all the stuff, all the antics that
Mhm.
you come to love as a football fan.
Yeah.
So that's tough. But the next guy we're going to get into, which we said not really surprising, kind of
Yeah.
disappointing, Trevon Diggs is still not on a team as of right now.
Yeah.
So
I get it. I mean, he hasn't done what he used to in quite some time.
and his last stint was, well, I think it was like 2 games with the Packers in the postseason.
Yeah.
And
He's just gonna bounce around the league.
Yeah.
I hate that because of how he was in the Cowboys and how he
I mean, he's what, 2 years removed from an All-Pro season,
just
and
about yeah.
whenever he was playing at his peak, he played some darn good football.
Mhm.
I know he got burned for a lot of yardage, but it's a different play style,
Mhm.
kind of like we talked about with J.C.
Yeah.
Horn. And he did after that year that he tied or broke the NFL or the interception
Uh-huh.
record. He did bounce back, and his coverage was a lot better.
Mhm.
So to see a guy that made an impact like that go to just, begging for spare change,
Yeah.
it's hard to see, but it's the NFL, and the NFL stands for not for long. So
Yeah, no kidding. The last one we'll cover is Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa finished last year with 5 sacks and 5 forced fumbles. I don't,
League leading five
I don't,
fumbles.
I don't see how he's not signed already.
I know he's getting older, but
I feel like for a team that maybe like the Browns even, who have like a young defensive line who are missing out on a big guy. I mean, sign that veteran and like get those
get him
guys
in the
that
locker room.
experience and like
You just lost a big guy with Myles Garrett.
Mhm.
I know you got
you're
Jared Verse.
bringing in Jared Verse, who's still young in this league, and you
Think
have
if
Mason
you could
Graham.
put Joey Bosa on the other side.
No
Then
kidding.
you got a three-headed front
Yeah.
with Joey Bosa.
Kind of like
Mason
what
Graham,
they
Jared
did
Verse.
with when they brought Jadeveon Clowney in a couple years ago. The Browns. I mean, I like that from them. I think that would be a good move. Obviously, I don't know what that looks as far as cap space and how much they're willing to spend on him, but
And he did ask for a big contract at Buffalo, so
yeah.
that's
So, I mean, he's
another
probably
thing.
going to be
I mean,
asking
the
for his
name-
money.
Yeah.
I get that. All right, for our next segment, we're going to get into the Hall of Famers for this season, starting off with quarterback Drew Brees. I think that's long overdue.
Very
I mean, yeah, he's arguably a top.
Easily a top 10 quarterback of all time, arguably top 5. I think easily a top 5.
Yeah, okay.
It's
I
up
was
for
wondering
debate.
where do you put him in your top 5?
So obviously your 1 and 2 are going to be Manning and Brady. If those aren't your top 2,
Brady
you
Manning.
got something. Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah,
But
yeah.
if those aren't your top 2, I don't even want to hear
Yeah.
the rest of your list.
The 3, 4, 5 area, I think
feel like
is
there's
very
a lot
there's
of leniency there.
very up for
I mean,
debate
you got
for sure.
big guys. You got Elway. You got
Montana,
Montana, Favre,
Rodgers.
Brees, Rodgers. There's a lot of stuff you can throw around in there.
Yeah, I mean, I
So-
feel like, or even like Marino. I mean, I've seen
Uh-huh.
Marino thrown in people's top 5. I put at 3. I probably put Montana.
I agree.
And then I probably go Rodgers, Elway. I think. I don't know. It's hard not to say Drew Brees is top 5 with all his yards, but 1 Super Bowl, which I mean,
Super Bowls mean a lot to me, especially for quarterbacks.
yeah. But that also eliminates
Marino.
Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers only has
Just
one.
has the one. He puts him in the same boat as Drew Brees. So it's like, at what point is one of those guys better than the other?
Mhm.
And I've gotten into some debates about this with some friends, but I mean, I think Aaron Rodgers, as far as being a great quarterback, is better. As far as like skill level, as far as being like a legend in football, I mean, when I think of football, I think of Drew Brees. At the end of the day,
Or Elway. Elway has
Elway's got
Heck of a
how many
legacy
how many
right there.
championships did he win? Was it 3?
2,
2?
right.
Just yeah, it would have been 2. But I mean, he's a legend in his own. So I mean, I think he's probably top 5. I don't know. There's like 8 quarterbacks that I put in the top 5. So it's like it's hard. It's
top
hard.
2 are set. We can debate
Top
about
2's
the
easy.
next ones. But the second guy going in is my favorite receiver I've ever watched, probably in my life, Larry Fitz.
Love it. I think yeah. I mean, that's obviously so well deserving. I mean, he's a legend. He's
I
pretty much
probably
our
have him as
childhood.
my number 4 all the time.
Ooh, who's your top 3?
Well, Jerry's gonna be 1. If Jerry ain't 1,
Okay.
then
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
issues. 2's got to be Randy Moss.
Yeah.
I figure. And 3 is Terrell Owens.
Ooh, really?
Heck.
Ooh, I have to disagree.
I mean, I'd have to watch a little bit more. Larry's right there with them.
You know who I put at 3? Julio Jones.
No, he's not that high.
He's
not
so
that high.
good. Where does Megatron fall for you then?
Oh, you know what? I take Megatron over T.O.
Really?
I
Okay. Does his longevity affect that at all?
T.O.'s?
No, Megatron's.
No, I mean, I know he only played 9 or 10 years,
Yeah.
but he was dominant in those 9 to 10 years
For
on
sure.
some bad teams.
Yeah.
I mean, he put up numbers
Mhm.
while going 0 and 15 and
Right.
going 1 and 15
Yeah.
or 0 and 16, 1 and 15. So you just got to respect the guy.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
To stick with an organization like that,
Mhm.
I mean, hats off to you, sir.
Yeah. That's the same thing with Larry Fitzgerald here. I mean, he's a lifelong Cardinal. I mean,
He sniffed the Super Bowl one
Yeah.
time, played his heart out. I mean, this is a guy that he competed hard every single game.
absolutely.
And
And
he
was
played
quiet about
even-
it. Humble football.
Humble. He
I love
played
it.
even better when the lights were the brightest. I mean,
Mhm.
he had 150 yards in the Super Bowl.
Also, one of the greatest, like in football, as far as contested catching the football. I mean, unbelievable. If he's got a defender in his face, ball's in his hand.
I mean, he's easily one of the best.
Mhm.
He's one of the best receivers ever in
Yeah.
playmaking aspect and just making the catch. He's the guy that just go out there and he'll catch the dang ball.
Consistency for his whole career. I mean, yeah. Moving on to the third guy, I think this might be my favorite. I say that, obviously I'll say somebody different a different day, but probably my favorite defensive football player ever in Luke Kuechly. And we talked about this before we started filming, and you said that his longevity as far as
Is
only
an
playing
issue. He
7
played
years.
7 years.
I understand that, but
The criteria is more lenient now
it is.
because, and I think that's good, but I think that does a disservice to all the guys that didn't get in
Hmm.
who played good football but only played 6 to
Yeah.
8 years. And
But whenever you talk about those guys that only played 6 to 8 years, who's the number one best of them all? It's Luke Kuechly. I mean, I've never seen a guy play football the way he does, and
I mean,
just
he
be
was
so
quite literally the
so
quarterback on defense. He would
dedicated
tell
to
the
football.
offense what play they're going to run
Mhm.
and then stop it.
Genuinely, yeah. He was so dedicated to football. I mean, studied film like a freak, and I mean,
You don't get into Boston College on accident.
no, you
So-
got to be a genius. And I mean, on the field, off the field for him was just a completely different guy. And I think he's got such an interesting story too. I mean,
he was so hyped up and
Yeah.
physical on the field, and
You
you
get
take him
off,
off
he's
the field, he's a teddy bear.
it's like Superman. I
Yeah.
mean, Clark Kent. That's what he was. He's
Exactly.
awesome. I think he's very well deserving of this. Obviously, I think the 7 years does put kind of a mark in that. But at the end of the day, he didn't want to retire. I mean, injuries led him to that. So I
I'd
think
rather guys retire before their own
Yeah.
body gets
I think if
too
Luke
broke
Kuechly
down.
could still be playing football right now, he definitely would. He's just a guy that's in love with football, and I think that alone should get you.
There's a reason all these former players stick by coaching and
Mhm.
on the sidelines and broadcasting.
Yeah.
It's because they love the sport.
Absolutely.
They found a passion for the
Mhm.
sport, and it's a great thing to see. You just wish they could have played a little bit longer.
Absolutely, yeah.
The
Especially
next
him.
guy we're going to talk about is running back Roger Craig, who got
Yeah.
in. Probably long overdue. He had 1,000
Yeah.
receiving yards and rushing yards in the same year.
Yeah, I mean,
He
that's
was on some good Niners teams, and he was a big part of their offenses. And then he went to the Raiders and still played some pretty good ball.
Mhm.
Very respectable guy.
yeah, great all-purpose guy too. Could like a Swiss Army knife of a football player, and that's a great position to have. I mean, yeah, definitely well deserving here. Also, I mean, all of these are. If you don't get in the Hall of Fame on accident, so yeah, definitely. I think Roger Craig is just a legend. I mean, man,
And the last guy, Adam Vinatieri.
awesome. I'm so excited.
The
about
only
this.
thing, or the major thing I know about Adam Vinatieri is if there was less than 3 seconds on the clock, he was going to nail the kick.
No doubt.
You knew he was.
Mhm.
He won 2 Patriots Super Bowls doing that. Then he went to the Colts and he did it countless times in clutch situations. The man has ice in his veins,
Yeah.
and it
And-
does not matter the distance. He was gonna nail the
And
kick.
you want to talk about a long career? He was drafted the same year as Kobe Bryant and played into 2019. That is ridiculous. That's a lot of
He
football.
could have been a grandfather
He
at that
probably
point.
was. I mean, yeah, he's a legend of the game for sure. I mean, I would say probably the best kicker of all time. I mean, I think there's maybe debate to be had there, but now we'll get into the most exciting part of today's show.
New addition.
New edition. We're bringing a game show. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spin this little wheel here, and we're going to draft a team. It's gonna give us a team. We're gonna pick a player all time from that team, put them in quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and then we're gonna pick one defensive player. When we're done with this, we're gonna post our teams on Instagram, and we're gonna put a poll on there for you guys to go pick which team is better. And next week we'll crown ourselves a champion of that, and we'll go every week and try to pick
We're
a
gonna
new
keep
winner.
tally all the way through the season,
Mhm.
and whoever wins more polls than the other one has to get somebody a gift that will unravel at the end of the season.
It's gonna be fun. So we'll start us off here. If you want to go ahead and get the first spin up and going, I'll let you want to rock paper scissors it for who goes first.
Let's go ahead.
Let's go.
Rock.
All right,
Oh,
I'll take the
take
number
it
one.
first.
Let's see what we got. Chargers. This is actually kind of who I was hoping to get first. Do I take LaDainian Tomlinson at running back, or do I take Antonio Gates at tight end? I think there's more
You
available.
know how I feel about Antonio Gates, so
I think I'd take LT at
I
running
think
back.
you got to.
He's one of the only running back MVPs ever, so I think that's an obvious pick there. So
He scored like 27 touchdowns in a year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
I think that's probably the best first pick I could have
See who I
got.
get here.
The
The
Seahawks.
Seahawks. Okay, so that's interesting, but I get to pick a defensive player, and I'm gonna pick probably the best defensive player, or the best safety I've ever watched, Earl Thomas.
Ooh, Earl Thomas. I thought you were gonna say Richard Sherman.
No,
Earl Thomas, great pick.
If you watch that that Legion of Boom team,
Yeah,
Earl Thomas ran the D.
he was the
He
key.
was the
Yeah,
secondary.
that's
The
a great
reason
pick.
that guys like Richard Sherman and Cam Chancellor
Mhm.
could play so freely because they knew they weren't going to get beat
Yeah,
over the top.
yeah,
And he still laid the boom. So
super
with my
reliable. All right, for my second pick, let's see it. Oh,
Jags.
oh my gosh, could it be worse? Who do I take here?
I
Eric.
don't really think it's that hard, to be honest.
I feel like I take Jalen Ramsey on the
You got
defense.
to, right?
I feel like that's the only
He's
right
one of the
call.
best cornerbacks I've ever
A
seen.
young Jalen Ramsey was
He was
up there
dominant.
with
He
like
was,
Darrell Revis.
yeah.
So I'll take that. I'm not mad about that pick. I think if I'm gonna get a Jags player, I'd rather him be him than any offensive player of all time. So I'm not upset about
Get
that.
Allen Robinson or Allen Hurns.
Yeah,
wide
oh,
receiver.
goodness.
Okay.
All right.
Bryce Jones-Drew.
No, yeah, that's a fun
with
one.
my second pick, let's see who we spend and get.
Ooh,
The Cardinals. Okay, so we just talked about
Do you
this
take
guy.
Hall of Famer Larry
I think I'm going to
Fitz?
take the Hall of Famer. Larry
Okay.
Fitz. I don't think I'm going to have to think about it too hard either. We
Oh.
just spent a whole section just talking about it.
I think that's obviously the best pick
I'm
you can
liking
have.
my team so far.
I think I'm liking your team too. I'm a little worried about what I'm about to pull after getting the Jags. That's unfortunate. The Cowboys. Oh no, I already took a running back. Oh, you've no idea about it when Emmitt Smith there, but I think the second. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna go Jason
I
Witten
was
at
about to
tight
say,
end.
that's a good pick.
I thought about taking Des Bryant, but Jason Witten, I think. I mean, how many opportunities am I gonna get at a
At
good?
tight end. I
yeah.
mean, can you name a tight end from all 32 teams?
No chance. I don't know if I can do 10 of them.
Alright.
That's a good.
Let's see who I get.
I'm building a good little squad here. Oh no.
Chiefs.
Oh
Okay,
no.
well, is there any consideration, or do you just write down Patrick Mahomes?
I think I'm just gonna write down Patrick Mahomes. Dang it, you got the best quarterback of the generation. Oh, I gotta hope for.
So you need some good spins here.
Yeah, let's see who I get. I'm hoping for a Tom Brady action.
Oh, and that's nice.
I'll take that too. I'll take me.
So you're gonna go Favre or Rodgers?
Come on, I'm going Aaron Rodgers. That's easy pick. Okay, I'll take that. I think right now we're pretty fair match unless I get like I don't know.
Well, let's see.
Jerry
I still got
Rice.
a running back and a tight end. I got to figure out. Saints.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. So
You know who
do
you
I
just
go
got.
Jimmy Graham?
You got to go Jimmy Graham.
There's so many. I feel like there's so many good running backs I can pick from each team. That I think
Ricky Williams.
No,
Who are you
I think
thinking?
that I'm gonna spin it again.
You can do that.
No, I'm gonna take Jimmy Graham as my tight
Okay.
end.
I don't mind that. Oh man, Jimmy Graham's underrated at tight end. A lot of people forget about just the career he had. Let's see, dunking it on the
There's your last one.
last pick.
Need a receiver.
Got to be my receiver.
From the Niners.
Jerry
Oh,
Rice. Did I not
no.
call it? Did I not call it? Let's go.
What a pull. We just got the best receiver.
All right.
Fine.
I think my
Okay.
team is near perfection
Well,
right
let's
now.
see who my running back is.
Unless
I need a Cowboy.
You need a Lion.
Lions.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
You need James Conner. What did you take at the Cardinals?
Damn, that's hard because like Emmitt Smith played on that team, but Cardinals Emmitt Smith was very forgettable.
Yeah, it's like Steelers Michael Vick.
I mean, there's a rookie David Johnson who was pretty good, but
I mean, you can take rookie David Johnson.
it doesn't complete the
that
squad though.
just nerfs your team completely though.
And there's not a lot of options there. I feel
No.
like it's kind of an unfortunate pull as my last guy.
It is.
But I don't hate it. I guess I'm gonna take rookie David.
I love it. Rookie. I'll make sure to write rookie on there too. All right, and we will leave this on Instagram tomorrow morning whenever we post this episode, and we'll let you guys vote. I don't know, man. It's looking
I
like,
had you at the start, but you caught up.
it looks like I might be the week one
I think
champ,
I beat
but
you at the 100, but
yeah,
I mean, sadly for me, it was a 400-meter race.
it was a 400-meter race. So yeah, we'll post that tomorrow morning, and we will vote on it. And next week we will crown ourselves the champion of week one. And I mean, I'm not gonna tell you who that's gonna be, but
I think we.
we
at
know.
this point. Things to come. So next week we'll be covering college football. We alternate each week. Some things that we're going to cover are local, or we're going to cover Texas Tech and some other local or not local,
Mhm.
state college teams
Right.
that we just want to talk about over the next
Mhm.
few weeks.
Actually, I want to throw in one more segment before we end this episode. We talked about this a little bit off air last week about the top white wide receivers of all time. I want to do like a top 5 list. We can do a consensus one
What if
here.
I gave you a top 5 or a 5, not in any order?
We can do that. We can work
That
with
work?
that. Yeah.
All right, so let's throw some. I'm gonna throw some names out there. I guess we can alternate.
Yeah. I mean, I think
I'm gonna throw Wes Welker out there
I was gonna
first.
say the obvious Wes
Yeah.
Welker, Steve Largent.
Steve Larden, you got to go the OG.
You gotta
the
go the
classic. I mean, man didn't wear anything. He was bare armed,
Also-
no drip, caught everything.
Hard hitter too.
Hard hitter.
Yeah.
I mean, he laid people
Yeah,
out. Which
that's
is,
old school football
oh,
too.
yeah.
That's fun
Love
stuff.
to see it on those fun Seahawks
yeah.
uniforms. My second guy, I'm gonna go Cole Beasley. I like him.
Cowboys
He was
legend.
a very crafty route runner,
Mhm.
and he had success in many different places.
Yeah.
So
I agree. That's a good one. I'm trying to think. Like, depends on the era you're talking about. I want to go with like a new guy. I like Ladd McConkey right now.
he's pretty
fun.
good. I don't think he's as good as the next guy. I would say.
He's not, one of those legendary Wes Welker or Steve Largent, but a fun name to talk about is Ladd McConkey right now. I don't know.
My number 3 is gonna be Eric Decker.
Oh my gosh, how did I
Yeah,
forget
you missed
that? What
that
am I
one.
talking about?
So
Oh my goodness, Eric Decker, yeah. Legend, dude. Let's go. Oh man.
who else you got in the chain there?
I'm trying to think new guys, like current.
I wouldn't. That's just me though. You're gonna be mad when I say this
Am I
next
missing
guy.
a big name?
No, you're
I'm
missing a
definitely
big
missing
name.
a big name. Hit me.
Jordy Nelson.
Oh my
is gonna be
gosh,
my
Packers
4.
legend Jordy Nelson. Let's go. Oh my gosh, Jordy Nelson. What a career he has.
You're two behind me, pal. You gotta pick
I can't think of it. I was asking you. You know better than I do.
You want me to give you my last one?
I'll hear it. Let's hear it.
Julian Edelman.
Oh my gosh, Super Bowl
Yeah.
champ, Super Bowl MVP.
Better not post this
Julian
one. I
Edelman.
think I smoked you on.
Yeah, I think you did. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we'll end with that. Next week we got some fun stuff to talk about. We'll talk college football. We'll get into some more stuff. Yeah, we got some way too early conference championships we're gonna talk about.
That'll be fun.
I'm excited about that.
Those are always terrible takes, and I can't wait to
is.
look back at them and cringe.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you next week. Jesus loves you. Y'all have a great rest of your week.